let's talk about School Point Oh.
Yeah.
What do you hope your School Point Oh events will accomplish for people?
Yeah, I think that School Point Oh gives the opportunity, from talking with you, Greg, about the vision of it, it gives the opportunity for people to share their expertise, and a lot of times they have an expertise that's out front, but you don't know this part of their expertise. And I want to give it gives people a chance to share what they know in a meaningful way. And so we're in an age of niches and things, and niches can be very important. And maybe I talked the other day, and there was an artist that's known one way, but he has an interest in rugs. A great knowledge in rugs, man. Persian rugs. You think about rugs and magic carpet and tradition, but it's like this thing that's way off in the corner. He says maybe an avenue would come out where he could talk about this love for rugs. I'm not naming the person because, it was like he says people think he's crazy if he knew, and he said that it's passed down to the family. His mother collected rugs. His grandmother collected rugs, but each one collected a different niche of rugs. It's something that's passed through the family. Now, how interesting is that? I would probably raise my hand if there was a window, a place for people to share that. See what I mean? You might not go to Vanderbilt or university to hear that, maybe not even a TED Talk. Where's the platform for people to be able to share what they're interested in? And I see School Point Oh is a vehicle that people are, that Greg, you are coming up with a vehicle for people to share their expertise in a certain thing. And it might not be the thing that they're known for out front. In School Point Oh, you're seeing the nerdy side of Futureman. That's driving all that. And nerdy, man. We got golden ratio, and we're looking at the numbers, man. It's real nerdy, man. The numbers are going like this. Whoa, but the numbers make a melody. Whoa, who knew that, man? You put a musical note, and the most gorgeous melody you ever heard came out. But I didn't know that when I started. It was just nerdy. I go to every Tuesday morning, man. We study scores. Score nerds. They're just looking at scores, man. They can see the beauty of the music even before they hear it, man. It's nerdy, man. But if you listen to it, you can get into it. Rob McGaha, great trumpet player. Man, dude sound like Miles Plus, right? He's funky. He said, man, there's trumpet nerds, man. If you just hung around trumpet players, man, we like to talk about, the vowels, the mouthpiece. There was a whole niche right there that was kind of interested, but it's trumpet nerds. You know what I'm saying? So School Point Oh is a place where, we can put that out there. Rod, come on, man. I want you to do a class, man, on just trumpet nerds, man. Teach me about the trumpet, man. What's so interesting about this trumpet? Great virtuoso bassist, the youngest bassist that plays with the Nashville Symphony, Kevin Jablonski. Man, I watched them, man. They can talk. It takes about 20 minutes, man, for them to a good 5-10 minutes to pack their basses up in the case before it's getting ready to roll somewhere. It looks like Egyptian, man, an Egyptian sarcophagus. That's a whole fraternity of people that know how to do that. It would be cool for them just to explain the care that it takes to take care of this huge, humongous instrument. You know what I'm saying? This is niche kind of thing. I think School Point Oh is that vehicle where people can share information. And I believe that a lot of times when schools may get lax, right? A lot of times, I can't believe that you can go to school for 12 years and we got a whole bunch of people that went through whatever that system was and coming out and don't know how to read. I cannot blame the person on the end that didn't learn to read for that. I cannot blame them. I'm looking at, there's something wrong with the school point system right there. You know what I mean? There's something wrong with the school point system. If you can run someone through their 12 years and they don't know how to read their own language, and I go to Germany and they're learning their language and our language. You go to French, they're learning your language and their language, and you're saying we're here and we can't even learn your own language. That doesn't make sense to me. That does not compute. So I feel like with School Point Oh, I don't just have to complain. It's like I can, inspire people to just come and show how easy it is. Take a few School Point O's, 6 weeks class. Boom, you got it down. A musician A lot of times musicians are lax because they already know how to play, so they don't apply themselves to learn and read music because I already know how to do it. School Point O can have a vehicle. I can see it, man. Take the 6 weeks class. Boom, at the end of 6 weeks, you will know how to read music. It's not like nobody's going to skate through. Like in our school system, they letting people skate through. No, man, you can't do that. It's too easy. You know, but someone's got to care enough to just lay it out there, show you how easy it is. It's so easy that you can learn yours and another system like all the countries of the world do. You know what I mean? It's not like a far-fetched thing of what I'm talking about. So, School Point O, I think it represents a great vision, you know, where people can express their area. Like, okay, I'm sitting here, this is Flick's camera, right? A man that shoots film named Flick. Right? If this was a reality show, you think I'm making that up. Oh, it's all made up, right? Flick's sitting right over here. Now, you know Flick can take this seat right here and tell you everything about cameras, and it would be interesting, right? We're sitting here with a Panasonic, right? He's got his old Bolex lens that goes back to old school. You know, that's a world right there, right? That's a whole education. And there's a kid out there that's their world, man. You know what I mean? So School Point O can kind of give that. It's stuff that fits into the crack, but it's rich. They can talk to you. I know Flick can sit here right now with no script and tell you everything about that camera and how it relates to the old school cameras that he has. And now with the old school aesthetics, they're bringing the old school film aesthetics to the digital world. You know what I mean? The care of the old school to the digital world is the quest that all these people who understand that old world are on. I think with School Point O, we have a vehicle for that. And yeah, I'd probably raise my hand, man, just to sit in and just listen to these cameras, because everybody's getting access to these great cameras. But if you don't know the history, you've got this vehicle, this Lamborghini in your hand, and you don't know what the gears are. You know, you don't know half of what this thing can do. So School Point O is that vehicle. I feel like it's that, where like I can sit here and talk to you about a record that I'm getting ready to put out, the Black Mozart, and I can set up a course, you know what I mean, that tells you the history of New World Symphonies, what New World Symphony is about. The guy who wrote the last New World Symphony, the major New World Symphony, was Dvorak. And Dvorak, behind his New World Symphony, was saying we have to listen to Negro melodies.